What is good? Fuck, good. Everyone. Ashkeebs here. This is so scuffed. What is good, everyone? Ashkeebs here. I was gone for a little bit, but I'm back at it, and for the next few weeks or so, I'll be catching up on my review backlog because I have been slacking.
ハグを30秒しただけでも元気が出るんだって。どう？元気出た？あと30秒。
I also went to Anime Boston this weekend, and it was my very first anime convention that I've ever gone to. I don't think I've ever seen such a large concentration of weebs in one area before, and I'm not gonna lie, although it was fun, it was mostly terrifying. Some of the cosplays though were really cool. It sort of made me want to lose all this weight I gained during quarantine so I could cosplay myself. But yeah, it was a nice change of pace to hang out with friends IRL and finally go outside to do something for once. Although that something was just being a filthy weeb. But enough of the little tangent. This is a keyboard channel after all, not a anime channel. Most of the time, but today we have probably today we have probably one of the more today we probably have one of the more unique keyboards that we've taken a look at. This is the Tenet 70, a FRL TKL 60% plus 10%, that is 70%. Okay, I'm not that dumb. It was acting, I swear.
I was acting.
Honestly, I don't think I've ever seen this exact layout before, and it's essentially a FRL TKL with 2 extra keys around the arrow cluster. This board is a gasket-mounted board featuring a huge weight, and as well as a OLED screen. However, besides the already unique layout and features, there is one very special thing about this keyboard that really caught my interest, and that is this keyboard can be converted into a southpaw layout, all within the same case without any extra parts. Essentially how this works is that the top and bottom of the case is rotated, and the nav cluster PCB is separate, allowing it to be moved seamlessly from one side to another. This is actually quite 5 head of them, and honestly I was very impressed with the execution of this. It truly felt like it was doing something different. So a little bit more detail on the board itself. The board comes in at $550 for the brass weight version, which I have here for review, as well as a aluminum weight version which comes in at $450. The board is planned to release in these colors, but this is not final and could be changed during the group buy. As for the actual group buy, there is no confirmed date, but I would think it's relatively soon. It'll be happening on ClickClack. I'll leave the link to the Discord down in the description so you can keep up to date, but the board itself will be a unlimited group buy when it does happen. Before we start the build though, I was actually pretty impressed with the packaging. Was actually nicely packed. You got the plate to the PCB, but all the accessories like this was actually pretty damn sick. It got everything you need in here. I don't know, I just wanted to show that off because I really like it when you get pretty clean packaging like this. Welcome to another episode of Ashkeebs Talks Without a Fucking Script. I hope all of you guys are doing well, staying safe, being okay. I actually went outside for the first time in a long time. Actually traveled in a long time. I went to Anime Boston. It was a really great time, met some friends, did a lot of weeb shit. Nice change of pace. Let's get to the keyboard. The keyboard, we're going to be building it with Cherry MX Blacks like I always do for reviews. And man, the build process for this board was damn intricate. Like, it was probably one of the most complicated builds I've done. There's a lot of gaskets that you have to put on, and for my shaky and sweaty hands, that was a big task that I had to overcome. But yeah, there is multiple parts, but like you've seen in the time lapse that is going right now, in order to change it to southpaw, which is the configuration that I'm gonna go for, you just have to take off the weight and then flip the bottom case and also flip the top case, and that should work. And the orientation is actually noted with arrows on the different components, so it's easy to keep track of. And besides that, the build process and the overall mounting method is just your standard isolation gasket. For the keycaps, we're gonna go with GMK Alter because I think it looks really nice in the dark gray. Okay, so here is how the board looks completely built with GMK Alter on it. Looking pretty damn good. I went with the southpaw configuration, opting to use the left side as a macro pad, and I gotta say, it's pretty damn clean. In this current layout, it's essentially a 60% keyboard with a F12 macro column on the left, and I really dig that. Of course, if you're actually lefty, you can make it a proper nav cluster on the left side, but as a sucker for XT columns, this is perfect for me. Before we get into the actual sound test though, let's plug this thing in and see what kind of weep shit we can put onto the OLED screen and see the different features for that as well. Oh, the RGB shining through, looking pretty good. Oh shit. I didn't even know they did this for me. That's pretty cool. Thank you Click Clack and Tenet and Metakeys. This is a nice touch. But let's see how we can configure this. So the Tenet uses this Obins software, I guess, developed by Hexcore. It's similar to QMK and VIA in that you can modify all the keys and all that. So we're gonna have to download this to you know, change up the macro and all that. Okay, so we're in the Obins kit software. Running time, it actually shows you how long your keyboard's been running. That's pretty cool. Layout, custom, default, tap sensitivity, lighting, macro enable. Oh, this is pretty sick. But the one we are wanting to go to is here. Here we can remap all of the different keys. F2, 3, 10, 12. Everything else looks pretty good. Download. Wow, that is very simple actually. What the hell? There's the RGB sort of RGB counter. Oh my god, it's actually pretty cool. But the most important thing is we want to go to the OLED settings. Okay, so we are at the OLED setting now. I guess we have 3 different options. We have the text, which we are seeing on the thing currently. You can write anything, I guess. That is sick, actually. What the hell? I guess you can do different. Whoa, you can make it like this. You can make it lean to the right, lean to the left. You can change the font. Make the font size large. Okay. Besides that, the image, I guess it supports. Let me move this up a little bit. It says it supports JPEG, PNG. I guess it doesn't support GIFs, but that's okay. let's open up our very important weeb garbage folder. Drop something in there. We got a picture of Kurisu, and then we can adjust it to make it align to the preview. That is cool. It's grayscale, so there's no color, but let's upload it. Damn! Okay, well, we have GMK Ultra on here, so it's only right that we get Saber on the screen for now. Like, it's like a peeker. That's sick. Then upload. Nice. That is pretty damn cool. Anyways, the board is freaking sick. I really do like all the different features of it, but let's see how this types and feels. Okay, so what do I think of the board? Honestly, in terms of the typing feel and sound, it's nothing too special or out there, but it does what it's trying to do pretty well. It's a pretty standard, gaskety, sort of muted sound profile, and the overall typing feel is on the stiffer side, even without the silicone dampener. However, the typing feel of the board is preference, and honestly, I don't mind a slightly stiffer board every once in a while. Now, in terms of the build quality, aesthetics, and all that, this board is very impressive. It is a pretty complicated build process. I had a bit of trouble figuring everything out, but overall everything was thought out and the design choices made here to allow for so many different options and customizabilities with these custom software as well really makes this board one of the most unique custom keyboards that I've seen so far. Overall, at a price point of $450 or $550 for the heavy boy with the brass weight, I would say that if you're looking for a brand new typing experience that would really knock your socks off, this board isn't it. However, if you want something that is interesting, something that is new, and something where the designer is actually trying to try a new concept, this board really is second to none. Honestly, I think this board is just plain awesome. It might not be my favorite typing or feeling or sounding board, but seeing something cool like this, I can't help but appreciate it. I think the price is also very fair in terms of the quality and the full kit you get as well. All in all, I can give this board a strong Ashkeebs thumbs up of approval. I really do hope to see more innovative and cool projects like this come out in the future.
あやこれ好きこれください